G'day guys, and welcome back to another Shannons Engineering walk around video. My name's Shannon, and today I'm going to show you around this awesome single cab behind me. This has been by far the most funnest car to build and be a part of. There's a lot of cool features on this thing, unique to all the other ones we've ever done, and I can't wait to show you all about it. So as you can see here, it is a brand new single cab ute, and we have a very short tray. The owner has given us very special requirements. He wanted the look and style of the car, which we were more than happy to do for him, and that included a shorter tray. So unique to any other single cab I've seen, we've shortened the tray by 300. We've also chopped back a bit of the chassis there and integrated the tow bar higher and shorter than normal, giving us a great exit angle there and a really staunch look on the car. So this guy here, it is his pride and joy. He is going to take it forward driving a bit, but it's not really set up for touring as such. It's more of a daily driver for him and a toy, so to speak. He's not going to do any extreme forward driving, which is why we haven't included a winch, for example, things like that. But like I said, he's wanted this car his whole life and he wanted it done properly, and it's very special to him, I suppose. So that's why we've gone with very nice things like a colour-coded tray, for example, and it's going to be his nice car to drive around in, and I'm sure he deserves it too. So let's get into the video. Where should we start, eh? Around the back here, like I just mentioned earlier, the tray is shorter, and before we done this chassis mod, we had the chassis hanging out about to there, and then the tow bar would have been bolted onto the end of that, and the tow bar was going to hang out about there, this part of it, and then you would have had the hitch out to here. So what we discussed and came up with was cutting the chassis back and welding the tow bar on up higher and using the tow bar to support the fuel tank at the back. So we've had all this engineered so it's nice and safe. In fact, I probably think it's stronger than how it was bolted on. It's all been gusseted up from underneath and painted, obviously, so it's a very strong and durable finish we've got there, and not only does it serve a good purpose, but it looks good as well. So got two recovery points on the end there, and obviously a massive big drop down hitch. I doubt he will be keeping that on all the time because it's obviously a knee cracker, but I've just put that on there because we're handing this car over on Monday. So like I said before, we've got a nice colour-coded tray here. We have our new smoked headlights. These ones have a grey ring instead of red, so matches the silver paint nicely. In the back there, we've got our aluminium drawer. Also nice and water and dust proof as well. Up the back here, again, we've got our low pressure tap outlet, so you can use this tap here for washing your hands and your feet or whatever. And then we've got the high pressure outlet here, which you can connect the tap fitting on there and press this little button underneath there, and you've got access to the water pump switch there. Hand soap bottle and a floodlight on the back. So this floodlight comes on with your reverse circuit. It has rock lights underneath there, and also we have rock lights up the side here as well. So at night it does light up this whole area. Alrighty-o, let's talk toolboxes. So standard on all our single cab trays, you do get this massive big front box, both sides. And the amount of things I could think of using these boxes for are endless. They are so big. You could nearly fit probably 2 cases of beer cans in there, I reckon. And but this one's got central locking, automatic lighting, it's got a little carpet mat, and we've also powder coated the inside of these white, so it's really bright at night. On the other side up there, we've got the compressor system up the front. And in the back box, this one has been shortened down. If you look closely, well, you don't have to look closely to see it, but the standard dual cab tray finishes about here, 300mm longer. So we've had to custom make these toolboxes 300mm shorter. They are very cute, but they're a one-off custom build. Automatic lighting comes on, we've got central locking as well, and we've even got an air outlet there for your pumping up your tyres, etc. We do have the compressor on the other side there, I'll show you in a second. Nice black locks, and this little SE badge is a side parker light and also a DRL indicator. So especially at night time, these are really good. You guys have probably seen that already. One-piece aluminium mudguards. These mudguards might look standard to you, but actually the owner was very particular how he wanted these done. So different to all the other builds, we have powder coated the insides of these in a gloss black, and then we've sent them down to Australian Detailing Services, and they have formed up some XPEL protective film on the inside of that to protect the powder coating from stones. So what they've done is they've done a scan of that and made a template, so if James ever wants to get new ones, if they wear out, or I don't know how they're going to last, but if he ever needs new ones, he just got to call up and they can be sent to him. We have notched the toolbox off just a little bit there to give a bit of clearance from the door. It's a nice little feature there, and the reason why we've done that is because we've had to pump this guard out a bit wider. This has got a superior coil conversion, so the back diff's quite wide, and obviously with the big tyres, we want the mudguards to be as wide as possible. In the bottom there, you can't really see it from where you are, but we have put an aluminium stone guard in there, stopping any stones and debris, sand, whatever, getting under the tray there. So also finishes off really nicely. Okay, let's talk suspension. So this thing here has been fitted with a Superior Engineering Outback Tourer kit with the Hyperflex radius arms and the long arms in the back. Underneath the back here, we do have the diamond diff in silver with obviously the coils, and we've got airbag man, load assist airbags with our in-cab airbag controls, which I'll show you a bit later on. This thing's obviously got 35-inch tyres, and we've got some really nice offset rims in the rear. The front and back rims are the same, so keeping spares is a lot more easier than having wider offset rims in the rear. What else has this thing got? A 4-ton GVM also, that's all included. And with the load assist airbags, this thing sure can take some weight. We have, however, dropped the rear of the car a little bit lower than standard, just because with the 4-inch lift and being such a light tray sort of setup, it was a bit high in the back, so the owner has asked for a different set of rear springs to be put in just to level the car out. We did give him the other springs that came with the kit, but still retains that 4-ton GVM, great for towing or touring or carrying a trailer or caravan or whatever. That's pretty much it. Also with the Superior Engineering kit, you do get upgraded brake lines, upgraded brake booster as well. And this is all done SSM pre-rego. This car is not registered yet, but it will be registered next week when it heads back to the dealership. This is all done SSM, and there is no problem with the law. This car is pretty much fully road legal, and you should have no worries whatsoever. Being this big, this is basically the biggest you can go Australia-wide with a 4-inch lift, so not only does it look good, but it's safe as well. So. Alright guys, let's talk interior. So when we first started the job, we stripped the interior back to bare metal and applied the car builder's stage 2 soundproofing to all the inside metal surfaces. Then we also carpeted the rear wall in a nice black carpet. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the single cabs, but when they come to you and are basically finished, the rear wall is just bare metal. There's absolutely nothing there. You look behind the seat, there's just nothing. There's no plastic trim or anything to hide it, and they don't even really try. So we've done a nice carpet layer there. We've also installed the airbag control manifold behind the back seat, so it's in a nice safe box out of the weather and dust. Up the top there, we've got the Cruiser Console's roof console, which has LED map lighting and a couple of little storage pockets up the top. And down the bottom, we've got the Department of Interior center floor console, which has USBs and things like that. We've also modified that console to include the airbag assist up and down switches and a gauge, so you can see the air pressure in your rear airbags. You can also turn the compressor on from that switch also. We have not changed the stereo, we haven't added speakers, we haven't done anything else to the car besides the GME handset, and the owner will be doing that at a later stage, so we've basically left all the rest stock. We did tint the windows however, and like I said, that's pretty much it. Okay guys, so I've turned the car around for your viewing pleasure. Let's carry on as we did the other side. We've got the same size box, same setup, central locking, white powder coating, we've got carpet in there. We've also got the sequential indicator in the side, one-piece mud guards, and just like the other side, I don't think I mentioned that before, with that stone guard in there, we have cut a hole in it where you can reach in and adjust the rear shocks. So the shocks are adjustable, obviously, so you can still get your hand in there and do that. In the front box here, we have got the ARB twin piston compressor, and that's controlled from inside the car. So there's no real need to open the box to turn it on. You can do that from in the car, or you can do it from here. And you can also do it from that box over there. If you want to pump up the tires on that side, for example, there is a switch there to turn the compressor on. Underneath the tray, we've got two 9-litre aluminium air tanks underneath the back there. There is also a pressure gauge and a bleed valve at the back. The compressor's mounted up nice and high, so you got full access to the toolbox, and you can still put heaps of shit in there, and it's not really taking up much room at all. Next thing you can see there, we've got the GME antenna nice and high up out of the way, and it's mounted, welded on a bracket to the tray there. The owner didn't want anything on the front bull bar, which I'll get to in a second. And then we've got the clear view mirrors on the sides. These do pop out if you want to tow something, but that's pretty much it for that. Snorkel we haven't changed. Like I said, he's going to GSL, and part of that 300 kit will be a new snorkel as well. So they're going to be doing a front mount intercooler, new exhaust system, and a snorkel, all part of the package. So I can't wait to see what it looks like with that on there. For the wheels, we've got the ROH Hammer, and we've got some Yokohama Geolander MT tyres on all around. Let's look at the front, eh? The front is my favourite part of the car. Very different to what we usually do. Normally we do an ARB bull bar simply because that's what the customers request. This time we've gone for an ATD bar, which I absolutely love. ATD does stand for attention to detail, and they definitely have done that. I strongly consider putting one of these on my car if I didn't go down the route of making my own. Like I said before, no front winch, not necessary, but we did put the winch horse on there just to fill the hole. Yes, the writing's upside down, but obviously it doesn't fit up the other way. So we've got a steady light bar there on the front there, connected to the high beams. We've got our Shannons Engineering laser cut stainless steel grille, and we've also got some blacked out headlights. These are LED projector bulbs, so these are new, these are not HID, so there's much less wiring in the back, and it doesn't have the RGB bullshit that a lot of people want in there. These are just really nice headlights, they look the part, and they are much better than the standard ones. I'm not going to pop the bonnet on this bad boy because there's literally nothing to look at. It's bone stock so far, besides us removing the battery from the front there. So it looks quite empty, to be honest. The good thing about this bull bar, it also has some small steady light bars put in the front there, and sequential indicators built into the front. So we've got the standard indicators in the side there, and some extra ones down the front. Underneath the front here, ATD do supply this car with 2 front recovery points under there, and also a radiator bash plate. So that's what I do love about this. It's very high quality. I hope you can see that on the camera. And obviously superior front radius arms glowing under there. This car is absolutely immaculate. I could definitely see myself driving this around, although I don't know how 2K tray would hold up to the abuse I would like to give it. Can't fault this car at all. The owner has made some very nice decisions here with the short tray and colour combination, even down to the wheels. I do have the same wheels on my car. Nice deep dish there. Very lovely work. Adjustable shocks also. So guys, this pretty much rounds up the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for more videos, and we're going to move on to the next build. So stay tuned for that one. Thanks again, guys.